Okay. It's June 6th. No, June 4th. June 4th. Got a nice stretch of weather just after Memorial Day. There's the rose that Emily gave. And I can't seem to get it quite right here. There it is. That's pretty. These are doing really well. And more rose there. That's really tall. Pretty good. And it sort of dwindles out over here still, but we'll have a sunflower maybe. And a few things. And over here, much has changed. There's a nice little pot from Becky. A little flower we'll get somewhere somehow. And the marigold is doing wonderfully. Marigolds in there. Real deal. Okay. That looks really lovely. Then the second deck up here. Peas are getting tall. There's a few of them in here that we've been eating. Yay! There's one. There's one. There. And there's others and more coming up here. Be a lot coming up. And then we've got the cucumbers kind of tied up here. Hello? What happened? Yeah, we're going. Okay. So if you look way down in here, there's a little guy. And then there's these little guys. Other little guys there. Yeah. There's a pretty one. One right there. Cool one. Focus. Yeah. So slowly but surely. And the onions, we'll see. Kind of experiment. The carrots, something's eating on them. I don't know. We'll see. And then we have the first flight of tomatoes. And we're getting some flowers, and some are, looks like they're going to be real tomatoes. These guys are pretty weird. These came up with just masses of leaves all in a clump like this right here. This is happening because where there was only one, now coming out there's two. And so there'll be separate stems and a lot of tomatoes. This one is kind of doing the same thing right here. Coming up, that they call that a sucker. A big old clump of leaves there. And then down here, also more tomatoes. A little shorter after these, but nevertheless, the potatoes are all growing. The lettuce is kind of on its last legs here for this round. They've all gotten really tall. They've sprouted up like that, probably because it's so warm. You see how tall that gets. The leaves are still okay for a while, but I think it's just about done. The kale. I don't know if we ever will eat that, but I'll throw a little bit in the salads. And then I got some of Ron's lettuce starters. So we'll have that to look forward to. More potatoes. They're all growing. And back this way is some basil that I'm not real happy with any of the basil, but Peggy did some starts over here. Maybe we'll get some really good ones out of that. Whatever. More onions. These look better. But they're awful small. And the peppers are also quite small so far. But doing better, maybe. We've had good weather. They like heat. So it's just June 4th. Maybe they'll... Boy, that's a load of flowers right there. Look at all those. That'll probably break the plant if those are my tomatoes. Okay, up the twisting path. And even more potatoes. Kind of overdid it on potatoes, I guess, but so we'll see. And then these are San Marzanos, and they're beastly. Just as a mass of green up here. And some are doing stuff. There's one. Let's see, where did it go? It's down here. Here, this is what they look like. It's making a tomato. That's a miracle. Merkel. And then these will be more, but it's right there. And this corner plant gets the most sun of anything that I'm growing. And if you look way down at the bottom of the thing, you can see it here. It started off as 2 almost immediately when it was still short. It came ripping up. This is just a mass of herky green. And I hope will be herky red with tomatoes one of these days. And here's one stem that comes up to here. Goes down that way. And this one here. Down that way. Anyways, that's a killer. And these others in the back and stuff. This one over here on the corner gets the least amount of sun. And it's got a good bunch of flowers on it. Okay, so there we go. Up, up, up. Even further. Come on. Some strawberries, nothing. But up here. Oh. Looks brown and desolate. I planted Ron's shoots from his raspberry thatch, whatever it was called, and they immediately dried out because they get all their stuff from the mother plant. Anyways, maybe they'll live and make raspberries up here, and those are just 2 sunflowers. And that is all the news that's fit to talk about. And there we are down there. Wow. Yeah, looks great. Somebody else's house. June 4th, 2021.